Signs Jayson and Lauren Boebert's marriage was never going to last. When Lauren Boebert met her ex-husband, Jayson Boebert, in 2003, their encounter sounded a bit like a fairy tale romance. "I fell in love with Jayson immediately," Lauren explained in her memoir, My American Life. "I knew, without doubt, that he was the man I was meant to be with, for better, or for worse, forever." This belief was tested early in their relationship. In January 2004, Jayson was charged with indecent exposure. According to Lauren, Jayson was with her stepfather at the time, and she asserted her future husband's innocence. Written testimony from witnesses alleged that Jayson exposed himself to 2 women, while Jayson claimed he only showed his thumb. Lauren and Jayson also faced obstacles to even get married. Lauren was ready to marry Jayson when she was 16. Too young, according to Nevada law. Even if she had been 17, she would have needed permission from her parents and the courts. As an alternative, the couple considered themselves common-law spouses for a time. But since a common-law marriage isn't sufficient for some insurance purposes, we got officially married in 2007, Boebert explained in her book. However, after becoming parents to 4 children, Lauren and Jayson began divorce proceedings in April 2023. Difficulties involving claims of violence, balancing working and parenting, as well as allegations of infidelity, were some of the indications that their marriage wasn't going to stand the test of time. Allegations of physical violence in the Boebert family led to police involvement. 2 weeks after Jayson Boebert was accused of indecent exposure, he faced further legal entanglements. In February 2004, Jayson was charged with harassment and domestic violence. He pleaded guilty, resulting in a jail sentence and over $1,400 in fines. A few months later, aggressions in his life continued when Lauren Boebert faced assault charges after a brawl involving Jayson. Decades later, in December 2022, allegations of violence involved one of the couple's children and led to a scary phone 911 call. "He just started yelling at me and he started throwing me," the teen explained to the dispatcher in the call, which was shared on YouTube. He also indicated that Jayson had exhibited this type of behavior on other occasions. The child also alluded to difficulties between Lauren and Jayson, noting that they were living separately. In a second call, however, their son offered a different version of the situation. "Me and my dad were starting to yell at each other. He really didn't get physical with me," he stated. Lauren was present when the second call happened. While she noted that a dispute had occurred, she asserted that everyone was fine. To de-escalate the anger, Lauren explained that she and her son were spending the evening in a separate residence from Jayson. A police investigation didn't uncover any evidence of physical violence. If you or someone you know is dealing with domestic abuse, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. You can also find more information, resources, and support at their website. Time apart may have negatively impacted Jayson and Lauren's bond. Lauren and Jayson Boebert's professional commitments may have played a role in their marital issues. For instance, just as the Boeberts were opening their restaurant, Shooter's Grill, Jayson was reportedly traveling for work while Lauren was at home, balancing business and parenting responsibilities. After Lauren started her first term as a Colorado state representative in early 2021, she was also frequently away from home. Jayson became the primary caregiver for their 4 kids during these times. "We drifted apart. I wanted some attention for all the stuff I was trying to hold together, and I think I tried to push her to get that in return," Jayson later explained to Westwood. We averaged like 4 days a month to see each other. These separations caused problems for Jayson, even after their divorce, where he continued to be upset that Lauren wasn't taking a more active parenting role. To make matters even more challenging, the Boebert's oldest son has been dealing with his own legal struggles, including felony theft charges. However, Jayson pledged to support his son during these tough times, ensuring that I am there for my children, regardless of the circumstances, is a value I hold dear as a parent. He informed the Daily Mail, I have made a commitment to provide the best possible support and guidance to my children. Jayson alluded to being unfaithful to Lauren. Jayson Boebert blamed himself for his divorce from Lauren Boebert. I deeply regret the choices I made that led to the breakdown of our marriage. I was unfaithful to Lauren in so many ways, Jayson explained in a September 2023 Facebook post. However, Jayson did not provide any specific explanation about the missteps he believed he made during their marriage, nor did he divulge what he felt constituted infidelity. Instead, he wrote that he was working to change his behavior. I have come to understand the importance of honesty and loyalty, Jayson added. Even though Jayson later came to believe his actions caused their divorce, he apparently was shocked when he first got the news. He allegedly directed his wrath toward the process server who provided the legal papers. At the time, Lauren was traveling to Washington, D.C. for work. I did not know what I was being served for, Jayson informed Westwood. I didn't even know what it was about. In Lauren's statement on the matter, she described the reason for their split as this is truly about irreconcilable differences, via the Colorado Sun. Believing that discretion was in her kid's best interest, she didn't provide details. Lauren dealt with infidelity allegations of her own. Lauren Boebert's been caught up in all kinds of messy controversies, including assertions that she was unfaithful during her marriage to Jayson Boebert. Jennifer Martinez, the wife of Matt Archambault, who worked as a chef at the Boebert's restaurant Shooter's Grill, claimed that Lauren developed a bizarre bond with her husband that went beyond the normal boss/employee connection. Martinez asserted that he spent a lot of time with Lauren outside of work. Matt would be up there cooking at the house when her husband wasn't there, Martinez informed the Daily Mail. I tried not to be a jealous person, but I heard that she and Jayson had their own jealousy problems within the marriage at that time. The conflict resulted in confrontations between Lauren and Martinez, and Lauren obtained a restraining order against her. Archambault and Martinez separated, and he moved away. The former chef also asserted that he and Lauren had been only friends. In addition, by the time Lauren announced that she and Jayson were divorcing, she denied any accusations of cheating. I've always been faithful in my marriage, and I believe strongly in marriage, which makes this announcement that much more difficult, she stated via the Colorado Sun. Allegations of violence continued even after the marriage ended. Months after their divorce proceedings concluded, Lauren and Jayson Boebert continued to experience difficulties as they worked to co-parent their kids. When they went to a restaurant in January 2024, Jayson's hope that their relationship could be rekindled devolved into allegations of violence. Jayson asserted Lauren hit him, a claim that he later retracted. I think I overreacted, Jayson recalled to Westwood. If something happened, I'm sure we both just learn from that, and I think moving forward, things would be a lot better, a lot more professional between us. When police arrived at the restaurant, they discovered Jayson was under the influence of alcohol. Rather than striking her ex-husband, Lauren told law enforcement that she merely touched his nose. She hypothesized that Jayson's behavior stemmed from his difficulties emotionally adjusting to post-divorce life. Jayson ended up being charged with multiple offenses, including disorderly conduct. To add to the trouble, he accrued additional charges days later following a fraught situation that involved one of the couple's children. Their son told authorities that Jayson was intoxicated, and things turned violent. According to police documentation, while Jayson dug his thumb into his son's mouth, his son felt that Jayson was going to pull his tooth out.